Howdy girls, how are we? Might just give it a minute or two. We've only got sort of 3 or 4 on at the moment, so we'll just give it a sec and try and get a few more recruits before we start. Hey guys, how we going? I'll just give it a sec, guys. I'm just waiting on a couple more to turn up in just a moment.
Hi Anthony, how you going?
Hey guys, how you going?
Good, thank you.
Just waiting on a couple more to show up. Have we got what have we got? About a dozen-ish. So we'll give it a sec. I think there's meant to be a few more coming, but we'll just give it another minute or two. What have we got? We've got about 5:03. Might
That's all good.
fast and we'll make a start.
Cool. What have you been up to?
Not much. Writing programs today. 1,000 programs to write today, but yeah, busy in patches, but not real busy in others. So lots of trying to amuse kids at home as well. So that's been loads of fun.
Oh, you poor thing, that they must be so bored.
Oh, it's been good. You get to spend a bit more time with kids at home. I don't get that a lot in
Yeah.
the afternoon, which is nice. But
No, definitely. You're so busy all the time with at the gym, so yeah, it must be good for you then.
yeah, it's a bit of an interesting change to lifestyle at the moment. When I'm home every night, I'm normally out. I don't eat my dinner at home and that sort of stuff. So well, not till later,
Yeah.
but
It
yeah,
must be strange. You must be like, oh, like wanting to do stuff all the
yeah,
time. You're like, oh, there's nothing to do. It's gonna be stuck at home.
yeah. No, it is. It's a bit hard. It's more just a bit different, I think. But no, I'm used to
I'm
being
missing the gym heaps.
used to be busy. I know. I was going to say there must be a few people. I've had a few. Not whinging's not the right thing, but I've had people going, "Oh, I miss it so much. I need to get back and train, and it's hard." And yeah, no, there's people sort of going a bit of well and truly over, trying to train on their own at home and missing all the gear and stuff. And yeah,
Yeah. No, because Dad sent me the programs that you sent him to
mm-hmm.
do, and like it's been challenging because I don't have most like the equipment you said, so I've just had to like make up things here and there, or like change the like programs and be like, oh, if I don't have this, I'll try this out and see if this works and stuff. So
Have a good look. Make sure I put updates on for all people on advanced training package like yourself, updates went through again this afternoon. So yours definitely went in. I know it did. So have a look. Make sure you refresh, because I've got a bit of a list of each person for what they've got, and I'll structure stuff so you can get it done with the gear that you do have. So so everything that's on there, that's on your program, you should be able to get done. But just make sure you've got the most recent one, because if it's one from like a couple of weeks back when we were training, I've got squats and leg presses and stuff. You might not be able to do that, but
yeah, I think I have that one, like the program I got from the gym. So I was trying to like compromise all these exercises, and I was like, oh shit, I don't have this or this. So yeah, no. Other than that, it's been fine.
Been okay?
Yeah.
All right,
I forgot all the girls are on here. Hi, girls.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't see so many faces normally.
Away.
No, it's nice to, I've been doing a bit of the same thing with the volleyball squad, and they usually turn the screens off and I barely see anyone, but it's nice to see a few more faces. But all right, well, we might make a bit of a start for this afternoon. We've got, so you guys have only done one session with me so far. I've done probably about a dozen sessions now with different squads and groups, all out of this very tiny space in the little bedroom that I have here. So you don't need a lot of space. A little bit of plyos. I've got some stuff. It's sort of based a lot around jumping and core sort of stuff as well. So not that we do a ton of jumping, but I've got a lot of glute stuff, a lot of core stuff, and a little bit of plyometric sort of section there as well. So 3 circuits. I sort of break it up into 3 little circuits, and it's pretty repetitive. So it's the same sort of thing. So I'm still sore from, when did I do? Saturday afternoon, I did 2 sessions for volleyball. My legs are still sore from then. So hopefully it'll be enough of a workout to make you feel like you're doing something. But yeah, we'll see how we go. But I'll put a bit of music on from my end. It doesn't come through Zoom like beautifully. What you can do if you like is sort of mute yours. But what I tend to do is talk most of the time, sort of giving you instructions and things as well. You can sort of go without my volume if you like, but it's probably easier if you have mine on, just to sort of see how you go. But yeah, but if you want to put some music on from your end, as long as you're on mute, you should be pretty good to go. Alrighty, so we'll start with a bit of a warm-up. Warm up 3 different circuits. Have a bit of a break between each circuit. Each circuit, there's about 5 or 6 exercises, and they go for about 20, 30 seconds each. So some are in reps, some are in time, planks and push-ups and handstand push-ups and all that sort of fun stuff. Just really easy stuff. So, alrighty. Okay, we'll see how we go. I'll open it up to a few little questions. We'll open up a little bit of question time stuff at the end if anyone has any questions there. But apart from that, we'll see how we go. We'll get the ball rolling. Alrighty, good to go. So one more thing, just make sure at the end you might need a tennis ball. So just if you haven't got one already, probably go and grab one now if you can find one. Steal one off the dog or a brother or a sister or whatever you can. Go and grab a tennis ball quickly, and you won't need it until the cool down, but we'll see how we go. All right, good to go. Find yourself a bit of space. All right, let me just adjust my screen a little bit. Okay, start off with standing up, hands down by your sides. All I want you to do is turn your hands out like that, so arm circles. It's an activation exercise for your upper back. So turning the hands out, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then relax. Turning the hands out, off we go. We'll do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, a little faster. 5, so as you go back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Next one, elbows in. We go hands in. You want to go out and squeeze your shoulder blades together as well. So turn your hands in, turn your hands out. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. And squeeze the shoulder blades. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, one hand on your shoulder, circles forwards. Off you go. 10 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gradually turn it into a full swing of your arm. Okay, hand back on the shoulder again. Chicken wings will go backwards, so circles backwards. Off you go. 1, 2, big circles. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and gradually turn it into a full swing with your arm. Beautiful. Other hand on the shoulder, forwards first. Off you go. 1, 2, big circles. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gradually make it bigger into a full swing. That's it. Hand on the shoulder. Backwards. Off you go. Go backwards. 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turn it into a bigger circle. That's it. Alrighty. Some simple lunging movements. Alright, so feet nice and wide. Alright, we're just going to do a lateral lunge. So we'll go this way first. Alright, down over one knee. We'll go 5 right, 5 left. Alrighty, off you go. Arms up as you go down. 1, 2. So just some simple warm-up things. Off you go. 4, 5. Alrighty, same the other way. We go this way now. Off you go. 1, 2. Arms up as you go down. 3, 4, and 5. Alrighty, we're going to step forward this time. So make sure you've got plenty of space. Step forwards and we're going to spring backwards. Ready? 6 right, 6 left. Off you go. I'm going to start on this leg, right leg. Step forward, spring back. That's 1. Off you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And same on the other side. So we'll go this side. Off you go. 1, 2, chest up nice and tall. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alrighty. Next time, we're standing side on. All I want you to do is to bend one knee. Alright, keep your knees together, bend one knee and just hold it there. So it's a little hamstring activation drill. Alright, just hold. Make sure you've got pretty good balance. Alright, so if you poke yourself in the back of the leg, you feel your hamstrings are on and working. What I want you to do is then try and get your foot almost touch your bottom. Try and keep your foot on your bottom. Lift up at the front. And then lift up at the back. You almost feel like your hamstring wants to cramp. So lift at the front. Lift at the back. Try another 4. 1, 2, 3. Last one, 4. And hold there. Right, so it feels like your hamstring's almost going to cramp. Right, relax the leg, give it a bit of a shake. We'll try the other side. Off you go. So, just hold there to start off with. Alrighty, bring your foot a little bit closer to your bottom. Then lift it up at the front. Lift it up at the back. Alrighty, great exercise. If you're going to use your hammies, do a lot of glute work. Good little exercise to get the hammies warm. Here we go, another 4. 1. So try and get your foot nice and close to your bottom. 2, 3, and 4. Alrighty, give the legs a shake. Alright, next one, done a little running type preppy drill. Alright, what we're going to do, make sure you've got good balance. Alrighty, make sure you squeeze your thighs, squeeze your glutes so you're standing right up nice and tall. Lift up one leg. I want you to try and keep that knee right up about the height of your belly button. So the other leg's got to be, you don't want to bend it, the other leg's got to be locked nice and long. And one leg right up nice and tall, trying to hold good balance. Just hold it there. So it gets the hip flexors on, gets you thinking nice and long through the other leg. Alright, relax that leg down. Go back to the other leg. Lift up nice and high. Remember, the other leg's got to be locked out. You're just holding in place. Holding. So pretty simple stuff just to start off with. Alright, relax that one down. One more each side. Up we go. So lift up the first leg again. Try and hold a good balance. Remember, keep your body nice and long. You don't want to bend up like grandma. Right up nice and tall. Alrighty, and the other side. Up you go, up and left. And hold. Remember, knee. You don't want knee low, you want knee nice and high. And don't be bent up, be nice and tall. Lock the back knee out. Should look like a runner. Alrighty, relax that leg down. Give the legs a bit of a shake. That's most of our warm-up, it is. Beautiful, alrighty. First one. So we've got what's called a bridge hop and a 1 foot bridge. So we've got 5 exercises. I'll give you the first 2. A bridge hop, actually. Let me point my screen down a little bit. Alrighty. So this is a bridge hop. You're gonna hop in and hop out, right? You're gonna hop in, hop out like that, nice and fast. 3, 4, 5. You do 5 of those and then hold for 5 seconds. Alright, we'll do that 3 times. That's the first exercise. Next exercise after that is a 1 foot bridge like that. Right, so we'll do 8 right and 8 left. Right, start with the bridge hops to start off with. So feet about shoulder width apart, hips are up, and you're going to go from hop there to hop in. Alrighty. So we're holding just for 5 seconds. Alright, here we go. From nice and wide, hop the toes in, off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now hold. Hold, hips are up. So get the hammies and the glutes working nice and warm. Off you go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you want your glutes to work more, go toes out and go knees right out wide and go hips are up. Alright, last one, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, holding up nice and high. Alrighty, relax now. I'm going to go 1 foot bridge now. So 1 leg bent, 1 leg straight. Remember, the working leg's not this one. The working leg's the one on the floor, that one. It's going to push your hips up. We're going to go up that way, 8 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and high. Hips high. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty, swap your legs over. 8 the other way. Here we go. Off you go. 1, 2, try and keep pace. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty. Next little sequence, you've got 3 exercises. We're going to do all side hold variations, all for backside. So the first one is just a side hold there, like that. We're going to hold for 15 seconds. After that, you're going to hook your feet up behind. And we did this one last week, we do a toe lift. So you turn your toe down, and you're going to lift up that way. So that's the next one. The third one, you hook your foot up. That's called a clams hold, right? So it's like your legs are like a clamshell. So you go hips forwards, hips up, and you've got to try and keep the feet together, but open the knees. Burns your glutes on the top, right? So to start off with, 15-second hold on a side hold. Right, so jump into a normal side hold. Get yourself balanced. Make sure hips are up and hips are forwards. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clock's on, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sneaky breather. Hook your feet up behind. Make sure you're still comfortable. Alrighty. Lift your hips up, so there's plenty of space underneath me. Hips up, hips forwards. Top toe, straighten it and turn it down. So top leg straight, we're going to lift up to there. Off you go. 8 lifts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips up, hips forwards. 6. We're going to hold the 8. 7. Up and hold. Hold. Should be fatiguing in here. Hold. Righty, relax that one. Foot behind. So feet are together. Hips are up again. Easy side hold. When you go hips forwards and knees apart. So feet are together, knees apart, hips are forwards. And hold. Burns the top of the hip. Keep going another 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Righty, relax. Swing around the other way. We do a 15-second hold the other side. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up we go. So hips are forwards and hips are up nice and high. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. Hook your feet up behind. Righty, make sure you've got plenty of swing room. So hips are up, hips are forwards. Straighten the top leg, turn the toe down. And we're going to do lifts. Off you go. 1, 2, toes got to be pointing down. 4, should burn on the top of the hip. 5, come on glutes. 6, 7, hold the last one. Should be burning up here. Alrighty, relax the leg, hook it back behind. Here we go, hips are up, hips are forwards. Lift the top knee, 10-second hold. So it's a clams hold. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, little breather. Alrighty, round 1 done. Have a quick drink, 5-second break. All right. Round 2, same thing. So first 2 exercises was the bridge hop. We're going to hop out, hop in like that, alrighty? And then we have the single leg lift. All right, so bridge hop, jumping position, hips are up. You're going to hold for 5 seconds. Use your hands for support. Feet nice and wide. We're going to hop in, hop out. Alrighty, off we go. Hop in and out. That's 1. We'll do 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hold. Hips are up, hips are up. So you want to make it harder, go knees wider, knees wider. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hips are up again. What we really mean, you lift your toes. Lift your toes, go hips a bit higher. Make sure you use your bum and your hammies more. All right, your feet back to flat. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hips are up, knees are out. Alrighty, relax down. Single leg bridge. 1 bent, 1 straight. Hands to support. Up we go. 8 in total. 1, 3, 4. Keep speed. 5. Off you go. 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Quick change. That one bent, that one straight. Use your arms to support. Go. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Beautiful. Alrighty, quick change. Side hold the next one. So we're around this way into a side hold. Up you go. Hips are up, hips are forwards. Alright, clocks on. Off you go. 15 seconds. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, relax. Hook your feet in behind. Hips are up, hips are forwards. Make sure you've got plenty of height off the ground. Top leg, turn the toe down. Right, and we're going to do lifts. Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 8 in total. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold the last one. Hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Hips are forwards, hips are up. Burn on the top of the hip. Alrighty, relax. Hook your foot behind. Last one's a clams one, the clams hold. So hips up, hips forwards. Feet together, knees apart. Try and separate knees as much as you can. Hips have got to be forwards and up though. Holding, holding, holding. All right, beautiful. Swing around. Side holds the other way. All right, get yourself comfy. Hips are up. Hips are forwards. Off you go. Clock's on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Alrighty, relax down. Hook your feet up behind. Make sure you've got some swing room. Okay, hips are up, hips are forwards. Top leg, turn the toe down. Toe's got to be down. Lifts, off you go. 8, 2, 3, 4. Turn the toe down. 5, 6, 7. Hold the last. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Hold it up there. All right, good job. Hook the foot in behind. Hips are up, hips are forwards. Okay, clams left. Off you go. Last one. Break coming after this. Feet together, hips up. Knees apart. 3, 2, 1. All right, little breather. Good job. Have a little drink. Little break. Okay, next circuit's a core one. First 3 exercises. Okay, we did these last week. Bit of a knock-off from last week. I got some different ones in the end, but the first couple are much the same. So it's called active straight leg raise, the first one. So you're laying nice and long. I'm going to squeeze my thighs and pull my toes to my shins. Rest my head down. I'm going to lift up one leg as high as I can. The other leg just that far off the floor. We're going to try and hold. So it's a lot of work for the belly to try and hold. So it's a running type position, but you've got to use your belly big time. Right, so a 10-second hold there, right and left. Ready? Then we'll go into a plank. I'm assuming everyone knows what that is. So plank for 20 seconds. After that, we go plank to push up. Alrighty, and no rest between the first 3. So get comfy on your back. Just a 10-second hold to start off with. Alrighty, so squeeze your thighs, toes the shins. Alrighty, we're going to lift up one leg high as you can so your leg's still straight. Other leg off the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The other leg just off the floor. Belly's on. Holding, holding, holding. Don't go anywhere. 3, 2, 1. Relax that one down. Lift the other leg up. So squeeze your thighs, toes the shins. Bottom leg that far off the ground. Go. 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, quick change. Round a plank. So no break from plank to push up. Here we go. In your plank. Alrighty, go. Time's on. 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2. Alrighty, up your push up. When there's 6 in total, back down to plank. That's 1. Keep going, stick with me. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. Alrighty, little breather. Okay, next 2, you're going to love me. Push-ups. Option 1 off the toes. Option 2 off the knees. Righty? The only thing is when you do your push-up, make sure your thighs and your nose hit the ground at the same time. So you can't do it like this, and you can't do it like this either. Righty? So your nose and thighs should hit the ground at the same time. If you're strong enough, go for toes. So that's your first one. We're going to do 6 push-ups. The next one after that, we hold the push-up position. This is a hard one. We're going to lift one foot. Just like that. Righty? So if you're looking from the side on you, you don't want to shift your body weight and lift. You want to have no shift. So you hold nice and still and just shift one foot. So it's quite hard to hold position. Alrighty. 6 push-ups and straight into holds. Here we go. So option toes or knees. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 6 in total. 2. Alrighty. Sneaky break. Alrighty. Jump in your push-up position. Like that. Relax your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes and quads. Alright, we're going to lift one leg. 3, 2, 1. Lift one leg. 10-second hold. No shift. 5, 4. It's tough. 3, 2, 1. Relax that one. Alrighty, 1 the other side. Here we go. So back into your push-up. Strong through the core and trunk. All right, lift the other leg. Go, lift it up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Righty, little breather. Good job, round 1 done. 1 more round to go, the same one. Quick drink. Alrighty, so active straight leg raise. Back to here, 10-second hold. Then we're plank to push up as well. Alrighty, here we go. So squeeze the thighs, toes the shins, hands out for support. Lift up one leg, here we go. 3, 2, 1, lift up the other leg, go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right, relax the leg. Lift the other leg, squeeze the thighs, no leg bend. Go, lift the bottom foot. 2, 1. Alrighty. Into your plank, swing around nice and quick. Alright, jump in your plank, 20 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clock's on, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, no rest. We're going to go straight to push up and down to plank. Off you go. 6 total. Last one. Alrighty. Little break, shake it off. Straight into push-ups after this. Remember, options, toes or knees. Alrighty. Are we ready? 6 in total. Off you go. Alrighty, there's your 6. Little break, couple seconds. Now we've got the 1 foot holds. Last one, this sequence done after this one. Alrighty, jump in your push-up position. All you have to do is lift 1 foot. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, little break. Remember, no shift. Try not to shift your hips at all. All right, ready, back into push-up, last one, break coming. 3, 2, 1, and lift. Lift and hold. Tough. 3, 2, 1, done. Alrighty, little break. Alrighty, I'll adjust my screen slightly because we're standing up for the next ones. Okay. So next little sequence, first 3. First one's basically just a star jump, but instead of doing a slow star jump like this, we're going to do fast ones. Alrighty. So your feet have to move the same distance, but instead of your arms being really long, we can shorten your arms. So it's meant to be like this. Short ones, right? So you're going to be really fast and snappy off your feet. We'll do 30 in a row. So it's 1, 2, 3, 30 of those. That's your first one. Number 2, hold on to a wall or something. You don't need too much balance for this one. Just a calf raise. We do 20 in total. Right? So going up onto the toes, back to ground. You've got to try and knock them out fast. 2, 3, 4. So birds the calves up. So 30 star jumps, 20 calf raises. The third one is calf hops. So you go into a calf raise and you've got to try and hop, do little bunny hops, 30 in a row. So by the end of these, after all the jumping, your calves are on fire, right? But it's good to teach you to be nice and agile on your feet. Ready? Okay, you ready? Star jumps is the first one. I'll say ready, set, go. You count your 30, make sure we're all done at the same time. Here we go, ready? 3, 2, it's got to be fast. 1, go. 1, 2, 4, fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, come on. 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, come on, 20, 21, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30. Alrighty. Shake the legs, couple seconds. Okay, calf raises, 20, we do them pretty fast. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, go, up, back down again, off you go, fast, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, keep going, keep the speed. 13, 14, hello calvings, bit of burn. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, good job, righty. Woo! Hello calves. And a quick shake off. Alrighty, calf hops is the next one, so you want to go right up into a big calf raise. 30 in a row, they're really fast. And we hop, you're ready. Off we go, 3, 2, 1, and hop, go. You count 30. 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Alrighty, the legs are shake. Okay. 2 to go. Next one, make sure you have a little bit of lateral space. We're going to do a lateral bound. So lateral bound, when you get there, you've got to stick your landing, do a little hop. So lateral bound and hop. Lateral bound and hop. Alright, that's what we do. We're going to do 8 of those in total. Righty, so that's the second last one. The last one is you're on the ground and you're going to do it from a kneeling position. You push off the front leg and go into a hop on that leg, straight back down again. 8 right, 8 left. Right, so we're going to lateral bound and hop and our step up and hop. Right, so there we go. So lateral bounds first, 10 in total. Here we go. So pushing off one side, stick the landing and jump. Here we go, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 to go, 9, 10. Alrighty, on the floor. These ones are getting a bit of lactic going in your legs. So push off front leg. We're going to hop when we get there. Make sure you're nice and tall. Good. Off we go. 1, straight back into it. 2, 8 total. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty, swing around the other side. Other leg, got to do this one both ways. Here we go, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alrighty, done, little breather. Okay, one more round, we're done after this. Alrighty, so 5 exercises. We had your star jumps, then we had our calf raises, then our calf bounces, lateral bounds with a hop, and then our step up and hop. So there your 5. Alright, star jumps are first. Just because I'm nice, I'm going to do a few more because it's the last round. So your star jumps are now 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. 40 of those. 20 calf raises, 40 bunny hops. So 40, 20, 40. Let's see we go. All right, we ready? You count yourself, we're going to move pretty fast. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, fast. 5, 6, 40. 20, 25, fast, 30, 40. Alrighty, shake it off. Little break, calf raise, 20. Here we go, starting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, off you go. Calf raise, back down. Nice and fast. 4, 5. That's 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Oh, hello, calfies. Okay, bunny hops, 40. Calves should be on fire after this. Alrighty, so on the spot, make sure you're in a calf raise. You've got to hop in there. Ready? 3, 2, 1, off you go. That's 20, 25, that's 30. Alrighty. Okay, give the legs a shake. Lateral bounds with the hoppers next. Start on one side, here we go. Starting 3, 2, we've got 10 in total. Alrighty, off you go. Bound and hop, go. Bound and hop, that's 2. Bound and hop, bound and hop, stick every one. That's 8, 2 to go. There's your 10. Alrighty, here's the legs a shake. Last one. So you're kneeling, want to come out of your lunge and do a hop. So it's a lunge and hop. 8 right, 8 left. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Throwing the hop on the end. That's 5, big hop. 6, 7, 8. Alrighty, good job. Swing around the other way. Last one. Done after this. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Off you go. 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty. Good job. Alrighty, have a drink. Righty, gang. Go find your tennis ball. Have you got one there? So I'll just aim down a little bit. Righty. So we'll do a little bit of cool down stuff, a little bit of extra stuff with the ball and a few extra different types of stretching, some active relief stretching. So tennis ball, you've got two parts of the glutes to massage. You've got the side ones and you've got the back ones. So the side one's more for stability, back one's more for power. We'll do the side ones first. So tennis ball, you're literally laying on your side, around like that. Righty, so you might have to hunt around a little bit to find the spot that might be a little bit tender. I did a bunch of these yesterday, so if you do them often, I'm not too bad today. Usually I'm worse than this, but you probably find you can find something there. Now, here's a trick: if it doesn't feel like it does much, what you can actually do is do some active release. So there we go. I've got a spot now. What I'm going to do with this bottom leg, because it's on that bottom side, if I slide in, slide back out again, it's not much fun. Right, so you can gauge the pressure yourself. You can lift up more or sink more body weight into it. But what we're doing, if we're a bit like a massage or a physio technique, if you're putting pressure into a muscle and then taking it through range with the leg, it's actually going to work a hell of a lot better at taking the tension out of the glutes. So that's a good little trick to add in. So about 10 slides. Right, that's about 10. Righty, next one. Same butt cheek, rather than on the side, though, I'm going to go more on the back, on the underside. So ball on the ground, sit on top. Now what I'm going to do, the same leg that I've got the ball on, I'm going to cross my leg over like that. So you can dump as much weight into it as you like. You can put all your weight into it, or just a little bit. All right, you might have to, like I said, hunt around a bit to see, there we go. So you might have to find, there might not be much to actually massage. That's totally okay. You might find as soon as you put a little bit of pressure on the thing, it's not comfortable at all. So up to you exactly where you put it. There we go. You can even move around a bit on the thing. It's a bit like this one. People describe it as like an elbow on your backside. If you ever have treatment, it's not that comfortable. Alrighty, let's swap over the other side. So I'll start with the side glutes first. So tennis ball, laying on your side. You usually find, I'm no exception, you've got one side better than the other. This one hurts more for me on this side. So what I'm going to do, find the spot yet about there, and I'm going to slide in, do my active releases, slide in, slide out about 10 slides. So all the way in, almost foot to touch your backside, and slide all the way out, leg straight. There we go. So slide in, slide out. Alrighty, that's about 10 slides. So same deal, pop off the ball, this time rather than on the side of my hip, I want it directly under my hips, on my glutes. Now same leg as I've got it on, I'm going to cross my leg over like that. Just it helps to fan out the muscle a bit, your glute muscle. It puts it on a bit of a stretch and opens it up, so it's easier to get pressure in. And this one, yeah, wow, this one hurts a bit more. So you might find the same, you might find this doesn't do much at all. You might find this is absolutely horrible, the worst thing you've done all day. Wowzers, what have I been doing? But ideally what you want to do towards the end, best time to do this sort of stuff is now. The more you do this, the faster you recover. If you can take tension out of muscles, you'll recover faster and adapt faster from session to session. So best time to do it is now when you're really warm and there's a lot of tension in muscles. You want to even up right side to the left side. So me included, this side for me, wow, it's horrible compared to the other side. So I want to do a little bit more on this side. Now if you hit a trigger point, you might even find you get a little bit of referral down your leg. So you might, if you're on a bit of a tender spot on your hip, you might even feel like a bit of a tingling sensation down your leg. It's totally normal, nothing to worry about. Can feel like it's a bit uncomfortable though. Alrighty, glutes are done. Next one I'm going to do is the quads. So this one can be mean if you put a lot of pressure in, but what you want to do, not on the middle, you want to put it more on the outside, about halfway down your thigh, more towards the outside. So I'm going to lay on my belly, put the ball on the outside of my thigh. Just like that. Now, If you want to be mean, what you can do is do some active release on the quads. Right? If the pressure there is enough, you can sit with that, or if you've got a bit of pressure on the ball, you can go foot to bum. So if you put pressure in a muscle and then take the same muscle through range, it's going to help release out those pressure points even more. So you can gauge the pressure by lifting up or lowering down. Generally, the further down towards your knee you go with these ones. So if I shuffle forwards a bit, yeah, you're less padded towards the knee. There's less padding. The muscle's not as thick, so it hurts more. I think so about 10 lifts with your foot. That's about 10. Beautiful. Alrighty, swap sides. Around the other side. The ball in the quad. Start up a little higher. Find a spot that's a bit tender. Shouldn't be too hard with this one. And then start your lifts. So foot to bum, do it about 10 times. Nice and slow. You might have to shuffle around a bit. Oh, there we go. 3. And then keep shuffling. It starts to free up a bit. Oh, wowzers. That one's uncomfortable. Alrighty. Okay, last one with the ball. We're just do your calfies, alright? So what we're going to do, the back of the calf, so just on the back of the calf there, ball on the ground. And I'll put it towards the outside of my calf. Now what I like to do with this one is turn my toe out a little bit. So it's not behind your knee, but it's a little bit further down. So turn your toe out a bit. We can actually do active release here as well. So a bit of pressure in, find a spot. If there's a spot that's a bit tender, what I can then do is go point and flex back. There might not be much here to press that, and that's totally okay. Doesn't mean it's bad, actually means it's good. If there's a lot of work here and you go, oh, that feels great, probably means you're really tight there. But at the same time, we just did about 1,000 jumps, star jumps and calf raises, so chances are your calf muscle has got a lot of tension in it. Good way to take a bit of tension out. This stuff works 1,000 times better when you're nice and warm too and you've been using everything. So you can do it when you're cold, but it probably works about 1/3 as well. Works heaps better when you're nice and warm. Alrighty, swap sides, around the other way. So outside of your calf, like that. Turn your toe out a bit, so I've got my toe turned out. Oh wow, what have I been doing? Left side is horrible compared to my right side. Alright, find a spot about there, and I'm going to point and flex back. Point and flex. Shoe on, shoe off, doesn't really matter. A bit hard to put a heap of pressure into this one. More about finding the right spot, just doing lots of reps. So if one side's worse, there's no number rule on this one. Usually say about 30 seconds does the job. But if you know one leg is just horrible, you could do 150 of these, it won't hurt. So the more the merrier. If it needs more, do more. If I'm getting to where I am about now, I've done about 10 or 15, I'm like, nah, it's not really doing much. You go, okay, move on. Alrighty. Alright, lose your ball, don't need the ball. So next one, we'll just do a little bit of hip circuit sort of stretching stuff. So you're laying on your belly. Alrighty, we'll do a bit of a circuit of a couple of exercises. So hands out in front. All we're going to do is if you want to make sure your hip bones and your belly button stay pretty much in contact with the floor, little push up. Don't try too hard. Keep your hip bones on the floor. They're trying to press your belly button into the floor and just lift your shoulders up. Alrighty, relax back down. Sit your bum to your heels, so sit all the way back, or even bum in between your feet. Alright, pretty quick transition. We're going to go up to a push-up position. So up to a push-up, bring one leg up and across, and we're going to go into a glute stretch. So back leg, try and keep it up off the ground, and don't bend up like grandma. Try and stay nice and long and strong through your trunk. You want to make it harder, just take your back foot back further. Right, you get a stretch on the outside of the hip, so the leg that's bent, outside of the hip there in the glutes. Alrighty, back to a push-up. Swing the other leg up. High you go, bigger it stretches. So back knee off the ground, trunk nice and straight. You probably find one side's better than the other too. Alrighty, into a calfy stretch. So if you've done yoga up to like a downward dog type thing, so hips are up nice and high, and I'll focus just on one leg. So one leg bent, one leg straight, and I'll stretch the straight leg. So hip up nice and high, straighten your knee, push your heel towards the floor. And try and get your bum up nice and high the whole time. All right, swap sides. So other side, push your heel into the ground. Hips up nice and high, lock your knee out and lock it out completely. Alrighty. Last one, this one's called a Shin Sit. So you sit, you tuck your feet in like that, and sit down. Now just be careful if you've had multiple ankle sprains. Your ankles might not like this a lot. You can gauge the pressure, you can still do it, but don't sit back too hard on your feet because it does put a bit of a stretch on your ankles. But you can sit forwards, little wiggle if you like. You can, if you're a little better, you can sit up and lift knees, lift one, lift two, wiggle side to side, even lean back a bit further. It's actually really good for the fronts of the ankle joints. Frees up a little bit of pressure in the joints and the shins. Alrighty, one more round of the same thing. We'll mix in one or two others. So back onto your belly. We'll go through a little faster. Back to belly, hands out in front. We'll do a little lift up. So a little spine extension. That's it. So hip bones on the ground. You're trying to stretch out sort of the lumbar lower spine ligaments and muscles in there, the joints. All right, back to belly. Sit back so your bum to heels. So reach forwards with the hands. Alrighty, up to a push-up position. Then go into a cross-leg stretch. So you should get a stretch outside of the hip there. Take a leg up off the ground nice and straight. Alrighty, into the other side. So cross the leg, higher you lift, the more it stretches. Remember too, you're almost supporting yourself, so you should be able to almost support yourself with that leg. There's not much pressure through your hands. Okay, last couple, calfy stretch. So in your downward dog position, big triangle, push one leg. So lock your knee out, hip up high, push your heel towards the ground. All right, and the other side. All right, and the last one, the Shin Sit. So sit down, tuck your heels under, so feet together, heels in, and sit down on your feet. Works better with shoes on this one, if you've got shoes on. But a good little sequence, if your ankles, most netballers, basketballers, volleyballers have tightness in the ankles from lots of jumping, really strong calves, but usually pretty inflexible ankles. So a good little combination is to do your calfy stretch and mix in this one and do it rounds. Do it a lot of times. Do it 8 or 10 times in a row. So calf stretch, shin sit, calf stretch, shin sit, calf stretch, shin sit, and just do it a stack of times. So it helps to free up the ankles. If you do one, partner it with the other, works really well. Alrighty, last couple. We'll do the 90-90 hip stretch. So I'm going to sit, looks a bit different this one. I'm going to sit like that. Alright. So what I'm going to do though is I'm going to sit front on. So I've got one leg bent like that behind. I've got the other foot. So I'm 90 degrees at the hips and knees on both sides. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn so I'm facing down my front thigh like that. So I'm right up nice and tall, facing down my front thigh, and all I'm going to do is keep my back straight and lean forwards over that front leg. I'm going to get a wicked stretch up the back, up in here, up the back of that front thigh. Up the back of the front glute. Lean forwards a bit. You don't want to bend over. You want to stay nice and straight and lean forwards. So it's a glute stretch much like the other one we just did, but you'll feel it in a slightly different spot. All right, take a breath in. Go a little bit further, but keep your back nice and straight. So chest up, shoulders back. Alrighty, coming out of that one. Swap over the other side. Right, so I'm going to go this way now. So I'm looking like that. 90-90. Like that, right up nice and tall. I'm going to bend straight over that front thigh. Hit my back. I'm not bending over this way. I'm staying nice and straight and going that way. So any sport where you've got to change direction, this is a really good one. Works on that internal, external rotation in the hips too. Right, take a breath in. Trunk nice and straight. Go a little bit further. So the leg you're bending over, you should get it in the hip there. Okay. Back up a little. Last two, hip flexors. People often mistake this one. They miss the point a little bit. The little trick to this one is making sure you know how you roll your hips. So push your back foot into the ground, push it down hard. Now the trick is you want to roll your hips under. So that's rolled forwards, that's rolled backwards. You want to roll the hips under, lean forward slightly. So 3 things: push your back foot down, roll the hips under, lean forward slightly. You should get a wicked stretch if you know what you're doing up the front of the hip there. Hip flexors. Super important core muscle. Really, really important for running. But if they're tight, they can be a little meanie. They give you back pain, can limit your hip range, switch your glutes off, so you can actually lose power if the hip flexors are too tight. Alrighty, front foot, bring it out a little bit further, so you're kind of like you're doing splits. Bring your chest down onto your leg like that, and we're going to go leaning backwards like that. So I'm straightening the front leg, so I'm getting a hamstring stretch. So I should get a stretch up in there. Now, if you're more flexible, you can go a little bit further, all right? But your chest is on your leg the whole time. Alrighty, coming out of it nice and slow. Work your way forwards. We'll try the other side. So swing around the other way. Other leg up, so you're right up nice and tall. So remember, back foot, push it down towards the ground. Roll the hips under. So roll the hips under, slight forward lean. You should be able to get that stretch up the front of the hip there. Alrighty, take your front foot out a little bit further. Bring your chest down to your leg. Alrighty, and then I'm going to try and straighten your knee. So you just straighten your knee and go backwards that way. If you want more of a stretch, can you go back a little bit further? Can lift your toe a little bit, but it's more about trying to keep your chest on your leg and try to straighten your knee a little bit too. Alrighty. Come out of it nice and slow. That's about it, gang. We're all done. What have I got? About 5:59. That time went super quick. So that's us again for today. Week 2 done, which is good. This is all recorded, so I actually put these up on Team App. I think we've got to put them onto YouTube and then Team App. So they'll be YouTube clips. There's about 5-10 minutes of just me talking at the start. Don't worry too much about that, so you can skip through it. But if you want to do them again, you'll have access to all of them there too, as was last week's, I think, was posted as well, which is a little bit different, but they should get a little bit harder each week as we sort of progress them through as well. So, yeah, so that's about it for us for today. Let me know, though. I've had a bunch of people get in touch with me individually. More than happy to help you out individually. For people that don't see me often, if you'd like some extra help with home programs, or if you have questions about bits and pieces, or I've got a bit of gear, what can I do with that at home? And more than happy to help you out. Some people have really good rigs and setups and things and TRXs and squat racks at home, which is fine too. I can help you out with a few things there. Don't forget too, you've got access to your portfolio, the netball program that's been designed purely for netball for Hunter Academy. So you've got that document there too. Maybe next video next week I'll go through some of the things, bits and pieces in there as well. But there's block programs, there's ankle stuff. I just got confirmed with Sal. I'm actually going to get into work myself and do a few videos, so you'll see them pop up soon as well. There'll be some specific exercise videos of things coming through. So there's some extra stuff in there, some of them netball specific as well. I think there's an ankle strength and mobility and something or other else. We've got a few that are coming as well. So if you have any other questions, by all means, get in touch, or you can hang around now if you like. But apart from that, we're all done, girls. So hopefully that was hard enough to start. It gets harder, but that was probably hard enough to start. But like I said, if you have any other questions, let me know. Apart from that, we're all done. Good.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank
All right.
you.
No worries.
Thank
Thanks, guys.
you.
Bye.
See you again soon.
Bye.
Right, thank you. Bye.